Thanks for checking out this video. So this is about how I personally celebrate October, and I'm doing this video for two reasons. One, there might be some people who are genuinely interested in what I do to celebrate October and Halloween, but the main reason for me is I want to know what you do, because I know there are different ways that people celebrate the month, and I'm interested in hearing different ways because, hey, maybe I hear something interesting and I want to incorporate it into my celebration for the month. So yeah, put those comments down there for sure. Now, this won't be a super long video because I don't do that much for October, but like many people, I try and watch as much horror as I can, and that's mainly movies. So about 10 years ago now, actually, I started doing this thing where, and I know a lot of other people do this, I watch at least one horror movie for every day of the month. I don't watch one horror movie every day of the month. I watch one to represent every day of the month because it does become hard with work and a lot of other things going on in life to actually watch one every single day. So I just make sure I do 31 at least. Now, usually I'm going a little bit over. So there have been years early on when I just got to 31, but after those first few years, I was making sure I was going even further, usually somewhere around 35 or so. But last year, because of COVID and because no one was really going anywhere or doing anything, I got to 50 for the month of October. I don't think I'm going to be able to repeat that for this go around, but I'm definitely going to get more than 31, probably somewhere in the 40s, maybe even to 50. I don't know. We'll have to see where things go. But just know I am putting out a video on my channel every day in October. Overwhelming majority will be movie reviews, but that doesn't mean those are movies I'm watching during October because I have worked ahead because I want to be able to relax a little bit in October. So a lot of those videos coming out are ones that I've already watched the films and recorded those reviews once again, so I can just kind of like take it easy. So anyway, that's my big thing. Also, I keep track of all the movies that I watch throughout October on spreadsheets. So I literally have spreadsheets going back now 9 years. I'll work on my 10th for this October. And it's just cool. It's cool to look back and see, oh, these are all the movies I watched this year. These are all the ones I watched this year. It's pretty fun. And then it also just gives you a visualization of, man, I've been doing it that long. That's crazy. Also serves as a good way to check and see, what do I want to rewatch? Because as you can tell, I have a large amount of Blu-rays and DVDs back here. There's a bunch over here you can't even see, but I when I start looking through it, I don't have time to literally like look through every single title, and I don't want to take that time. So the spreadsheets kind of help remind me what's in the collection over here, and on streaming sometimes. But anyway, so I do that. My wife usually decorates for Halloween, and we have Spooky Town. I don't know. She said she thinks Spooky Town is a thing from Michaels, the store Michaels, but we've had all the Spooky Town pieces she has for a long time. I do like when she sets that up because it's cool. You know, it helps get you in the mood for it. We have done jack-o'-lanterns, carved some here or there, but they get frustrating for me personally because I don't want to do just like your most basic ones. I want like a design that looks cool, and obviously it takes a lot of time. It's a lot of work. So we've done it. I don't make a habit of it. um, Not last year, but typically we will give out candy on Halloween night, which I love to do that. Love to see all the kids' costumes and just the excitement of the kids getting all this candy and being a part of that. And my favorite way to do it is get what I deem to be like all the best types of candy, which include, not Milky Way and not Three Musketeers, but things like Snickers, Butterfinger's good, Kit Kat's really good. I like to get a little fruity things in there, like maybe some Nerds, some Twizzlers, some Starburst, some Skittles, stuff like that. Sour Patch Kids, maybe. Get a good mix. And I'll usually let kids take a few pieces of candy. I get enough that at least in the beginning of the night, I can tell everyone, you can go ahead and pick out two pieces. And then towards the end of the night, as it's dying down, you're just like, take a handful, take two handfuls. I'm trying to get rid of this at this point. So I'm sure a lot of people feel that. So after giving out candy, our ritual is, actually, we drink beer. We'll drink a beer, usually a seasonal type beer, during the time of handing out the candy. Maybe two beers, depending on how fast we're moving with drinking the beers and how long the trick or treating is actually sustaining. because we live in a townhouse, so sometimes you just get like pockets, and some years it's high volume, some years it's low volume, so you never really know. So then after we're done, we continue to have a little beer. We come inside, we shower since we've been outside, getting kind of stinky, and then we sit down and we watch the movie Trick or Treat. Yeah, well, pointing is tough since it's mirrored. Trick or Treat, yes, this movie. We watch that to end the night because I feel like that's the best way to cap off Halloween, and we've been doing that for years now. Ever since I first watched that film, and I was just like, this is the film I want to watch on Halloween night after giving out candy. So yeah, that is what we do. Now, that's basically it. That's pretty much all I make sure I do. It's not super exciting, but that's part of the reason I'm putting this up is because there, you know what I do, and I would love, love, love to hear what you do during October because, like I said, maybe I want to incorporate some of that into my life in October because maybe you have some cool kind of traditions that I've never even heard of or never even considered that I can adopt myself. So go ahead and put some comments down there. I would really, really appreciate that. And do me a quick favor, hit subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. Appreciate it. If you have not, please consider doing it because it is quick, painless, costs you no money, and it motivates me. It keeps me going, and that is your way to repay me if you've liked any video you've ever seen of mine. It literally does keep me going. I appreciate it. So regardless, I thank you for taking your time to watch this, and until next time, keep it brutal.